Hey there, Slayers, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca Zung, attorney and globally recognized narcissist negotiation expert. And today we're going to be talking about what happens when you try to apologize to that narcissist. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I know that you might think this is a great idea to apologize to the narcissist. And sometimes maybe it is a good idea. But if you're going to do this, I want you to think about why you're doing it, how you're going to do it, and what the strategy is going to be behind it. Because sometimes I say fluff for favor, vomit later, right? So you're going to fluff up their ego to get something that you want in return. You're going to give them something that they want, which is fluffing up their ego, right? But I want you to be prepared and think about how you're going to go about this, especially from a negotiation point of view or strategy point of view or communication point of view. I've helped many thousands of people do this in a communication setting, in a negotiation setting, in a strategy setting, a tactics setting. I teach people this all day long. And so I want you to think about how you're going to approach this, whether it's a personal relationship, a professional setting, what happens in the aftermath of you holding out this olive branch. Okay. In many cases, the act of that apology becomes either they're going to manipulate you, they're going to seize upon it as vulnerability, they're going to use this for their own agenda, they're going to use it as proof. So you got to be prepared for what's going to happen. For one thing, they might just flat out reject it. They might just say, I'm not accepting your apology. They might just say, whatever, I don't want your apology. Because remember, they're going to use this potentially, depending on the type of narcissist that you're dealing with or what it is that you're apologizing for, as an opportunity to lord power over you. Okay. And so you got to think about how you're going to approach the situation and what it is that you're apologizing for. A letter might be a better idea. You might want to think about that. Okay. The second thing that they might do is just become, sort of self-righteous, like, oh, I'm so much better than you. And yeah, I've never done anything wrong, that sort of thing, like that sort of behavior, like, yeah, you should be coming to me. You better be apologizing to me. You got to think about how you're going to approach this apology. What are you going to do to make sure that these kinds of eruptions don't happen and it doesn't sort of blow back on you? Because the other thing that they might do, and I've witnessed these things firsthand, believe me, you got to be prepared for how they're going to act. They probably did way worse things, okay, than you ever did. But they might bring up all the things that you might have ever done in the past and take the opportunity to go, yeah, thanks for apologizing. And by the way, you didn't apologize for all these other things that you did to me and how you hurt me, and you didn't do this, this, and this. It could be opening Pandora's box for the worst. And then the other thing is, once you apologize for this thing, they're going to see this as, I told you that you were guilty of this, and they may hold it over your head forever. And now this is becoming something that they lord over you in future. If it's a divorce situation, get ready. And I mean, be careful, because especially if you put something in writing, remember, anything you ever put your hand to is a potential trial exhibit. So be very careful about that. Just a word of warning. Okay. Forgiveness is always going to be sort of, well, I forgive you, but sort of conditionally in a way. It's like might come with some strings attached. I guess, I forgive you as long as you do this and this and this for me, or as long as this happens. And, it's really sort of conditionally. And really, they'll revoke it as soon as they feel like it, kind of a thing, right? It's a careful thing that you have to do. So if you do want to apologize to a narcissist, you might want to approach it differently. You might want to just say, listen, I know how much this means to us. And you might want to approach it more like, this is an us thing. This is a we thing. This is I feel terrible that we have been impacted by these things that we have been engaging in. I know how important this is to you, and that we have been hurt by this behavior that we've both been engaging in, or something where you can maybe get not just you and get them to sort of realize how you're both kind of contributing to things, and that that you have too, but you both have, and that let's just move on from it and start fresh, because that's the thing that they always want. They don't want to have to be held accountable. They don't want to be hearing about any past. They just want to move forward. They don't really want to have to forgive. The best thing that you could probably do is just leave them alone, let them cool off, and use we instead of you or I, and don't put things in writing unless you're okay with it being a potential trial exhibit down the road, or something that you're going to be okay with seeing down the road. Make sure you've got the support of friends and family and people who are going to be around to help you, because you're going to want that. And remember that fluff or favor, vomit later. Fluff up their ego as much as you can, and then vomit later when you need to, because that's going to really be the thing that's going to get their attention and get them listening to you. Remember, they thrive on that admiration, they thrive on that validation. So getting them to listen to you, want to hear from you, is thriving on that positive reinforcement. I call it ethically manipulating the manipulator. Oh, you've really positively impacted us and this relationship, and I admire how you handle things and handle challenges, and that kind of language that will get you a whole lot farther than anything else. I think doing that rather than flat out saying I was wrong and here's what, because they will lord it over you. I always say dealing with a narcissist is like getting arrested. Anything you do or say will always be used against you. They have a long memory and they will definitely bring it back up. So just be really careful about that. That's what happens when you apologize to a narcissist. If you are dealing with a narcissist in any capacity, make sure you grab my free Crush My Negotiation prep worksheet. It will definitely help you. It's a free 15-page ebook, free Crush My Negotiation prep worksheet. Grab that. And then also make sure you subscribe here, hit that notification bell, join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung, and drop a comment below and let me know what you guys are dealing with this. I'd love to know. And make sure you like this video, share it with anybody in your community. The next video that I want you to watch is proof that a narcissist knows that their behavior is wrong. That will help you tremendously as well. I know that you were born for more, that you were born for greatness, that your soul is whispering to you that you were born for greatness. That's why you're here. That's why you're watching. And I know that you're connecting to that energy right now. So listen to that spirit, listen to what's talking to you. And I can't wait to see what you're going to do. So make sure you create community by talking to us in the comments. And I will see you in that next video. Remember, today's a great day to start negotiating your best life. I'm Rebecca Zung, and I will see you in that next video. Shopify helps millions sell billions around the world through their digital courses, through their digital products, at the touch of a button, on their smartphones, on social media, however they want, including me. At shop.rebeccazung.com, you can access your store from all over the world, just a touch of a button from your smartphones. Start accepting payments. Everything you need to sell online, manage orders, and develop relationships in one place, and look fabulous doing it. Shopify is the commerce platform that is revolutionizing millions of businesses worldwide, including my own, at shop.rebeccazung.com. So right now, what you need to do is sign up for a $1 a month trial period at shopify.com. shopify.com/bestlife, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/bestlife to take your retail business to the next level today. Shopify.com/bestlife.